Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Nethaneel with me. We've just lost 3-1 to Man City at the Emirates Stadium. Our first defeat at Emirates this season. Straight off the bat, how are you feeling after that result?
Heartbroken, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when it was 1-1, you felt that we're going to go in and win it. We said 3-1 for the victory.
Bro, half time, I was dancing,
I
bro.
wanted to score the goals in similar fashion to that City did, but we can't. What burns the most, and there's two ways you can look at it, a good thing and a bad thing. We gave them the game.
Yes.
So we were the masters of our own demise. It was defensive errors, lapse in concentration. And if there's any team you can't give anything to in this league, it's City. They're clinical.
Yeah.
So we just got to rock on and go forward with this one.
Now, I know you were quite positive in the live saying, look, listen, there's still games to be played.
Yeah.
You know, it's still a long season. You're right in everything you're saying there.
Yeah.
How do you feel going forward? Obviously, Aston Villa away coming up. We've got players still to return. Thomas Partey was out today. Jesus still to return.
Yeah.
Is the belief for you still high in the sense of, listen, people, calm down. Let's not lose our heads here.
It's an interesting one because coming into the season, we never thought we'd win the league. No Arsenal fan's going to say we thought we'd genuinely going to win the league. So to be in a position where numerically we still can do it, and there's still a lot to fight for. As you said, level on points with a game in hand, which is a 3.3 hit.
Yeah.
So I feel we got to take it game by game, because when we got through that January period, right, and we said to ourselves, we got through the hard part, now it's Everton. Well, we lost against Everton. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've got to take it literally game by game and just try amass as many points as we can. But it's definitely there for the taking. It's not out of our hands. It's still within our control.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's where you want it to be. Some people are saying they'd rather be chased right now. I get that, but at the end of the day, we put ourselves in a very good position to have this blip here, and if we come out on the back end and do something positive and, pick a couple wins and galvanise, because the fan base is still behind them.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the players who've got to look at themselves now and say, do you know what? We actually need to get the points and go ahead and do this thing, because who knows when we get an opportunity like this again with how other clubs are looking to flex in the summer and what they've done already. So we need to pattern up.
Do we have the minerals to be chasing number one spot? I know we've had this all season.
Yeah.
We haven't come from top spot from the whole season until today.
Yeah.
But do we have the minerals to go on and then now chase? Basically do what Liverpool have been doing with City for seasons ahead.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Or is it new to the boys? You think, I don't know.
It's definitely new to the boys. They haven't been in this position. A lot of them are young too.
Yeah.
The youngest average squad in the Prem. So they got to believe in it. Do we have the minerals? We're yet to find out, man. We don't know.
Well, we saw last season the top 4 race.
Yeah, that's last season. Hopefully we learned something from that. Hopefully the manager learned something from that. But at the end of the day, when Leicester won the league, and I know it's in hindsight, did you think they had the minerals to win the league? You say no. So we just got to find out. I don't want to play God in a situation and say, we're not going to win the league, or can I, will we? We don't know. But I've enjoyed the ride thus far.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking to lose against City in this fashion. But I remember getting demoralised by City. We're in the mix now. Teams are respecting us. But one thing we have to realise too is how teams are going to fashion themselves differently against us, because we're now the hunted.
Yes.
So therefore, lower blocks, they're going to concede possession and just try to frustrate us. And any team that comes to the Emirates especially just want a result. They don't care for the win. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's come to the scrappy part of the season now. We've got to pull our socks up and just be resilient and just go for it.
Do you know what? You speaking there has made me think, and of course, having a defeat is the worst thing right now as an Arsenal fan, but does it bode well in the sense that teams are now going to come and think, Arsenal on top, we can get points here, and that would make them play more instead of wasting time doing the Newcastle, and that will open up for Arsenal then to go and be a better side. Do you see that?
No, I don't think teams. I think we've earned the respect to still be top of the table. We lost against what I want to call a manager bounce. Brentford, they say that Brentford are a good side, a hard side to play against as well. Thomas Frank set their team up remarkably well. Ivan Toney's one of the hardest strikers to play against, and they done their business, right? Lost against City. That's not a loss that you say, man. If you look at the Premier League fixture and you say, all right, City, I'll take something out. We lost. We just got to go on now. I don't think teams will necessarily set up differently against us, because I feel that they're still going to be low block. They're going to respect, which is a compliment to us. We just have to find a way to just break them down.
Okay, if we don't end up winning the Premier League this season, are you a fan of saying, but look how far we've come? And like you said at the beginning of this interview, you said, no one saw us being here.
I sound like I'm contradicting myself, but no.
Okay, good.
Because it's there for the taking.
Yeah.
Like, if we have the mindset of look how far we've come, we've already conceded the title.
Right.
So if I sit here and say, look how far we've come, that means I'm happy with second place. I'm not happy with second place. We need to go get that Premier
As
League.
a Team GB sprinter, that was the exact answer I wanted to hear from you still.
Yeah, like, nah, we need to go get the thing.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.